How's everybody doing today? Keto family, MatTroise here, and today I'm going to show you how to make steak grilled to perfection. I'm going to show you how to make this, but first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button followed by the bell so you'll be notified every time I release a new video. And also, please feel free to share this out with anybody you feel would benefit from watching this video. Anybody you want, you have my permission. Sharing is caring, guys, and we're all in this together. This video was suggested by one of my longtime subscribers, TJ Hamilton. Thank you, TJ Hamilton, for this video recommendation. This is for you and everyone else around the world. And if you have a video recommendation, leave it in the comment section down below. If it's a good idea for a video, I'll make a video on it and give you credit right in that video. All right, so let me show you how to make this amazing steak. All right, here we go. All right, I have a whole shell roast here. So I'm just going to cut it into individual steaks. First thing, we're going to slice off the top here. This is all pretty much skin. And try not to waste as much meat as you can. Alright, so what we're going to do is look for the grain of the meat. See where the grain is. We'll save this piece of meat for like a stew. You're not going to cut with the grain, you're going to cut against the grain. So it'll be a much more tender steak. We'll cut it about a 1/4 inch thick. Beautiful. Look at that steak. Looks great. Alright, so we'll cut a bunch of these up. So you see, I just cut with the grain. You'll see how the meat has very long strands here, the muscle. So this particular piece is probably going to be tougher than this one, which was cut against the grain, where you have a lot of different muscle fibers which have been cut in small strands. So keep that in mind. Perfect. Now we're going to start cooking these steaks on a frying pan with butter. Alright, let's put it up to medium heat. We'll drop a tablespoon of butter onto the pan. Alright, let's start dropping the steaks. And make sure to give them space so that they don't steam, but they rather crisp up. Okay, very simply, we're going to use some real salt, some cracked black pepper, and some onion and garlic powder. Let it cook for about 3 minutes on each side. Alright, it's been about 3 minutes. We're going to flip the meat. We're also going to season it on this side as well. Let it cook for another 3 minutes on each side. All right, it's been 3 minutes, so we're gonna flip the meat. Now turn the heat up to medium high. We're going to brown the meat on each side. All right, it's been about 2 minutes. Let's flip it on the other side. Nice, it's getting some nice color now. Look at that. Getting some beautiful color. Give it another 2 minutes and we're gonna take the meat off. All right, let's take the meat off. All right, we're gonna let this meat rest for about 10 minutes before we slice into it. Look at that steak. Again, we're gonna slice against the grain. So you can see the meat here, how it's going this way. We're gonna slice against the grain. Perfect. Looks nice and juicy and tender. This is well done. Look at that. Juicy and tender. Now this piece of meat right here, this is the one we cut with the grain. And it looks good. I'm gonna taste test it and see how well this is. Now for a taste test. I'm gonna try 2 different pieces of steak. So this is the piece that was cut against the grain. It's so tender, juicy, really almost melts in your mouth. Delicious. Now we're gonna try the slice I cut with the grain. That is still a very delicious cut of steak, but I will say it's a little bit chewier and the texture is a little bit more firm. But it's still very delicious and it tastes great. But I definitely prefer the cutting against the grain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all be safe and be well. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And feel free to check out any of the 3 videos I'll link to at the end of this video. If you enjoyed this one, I am positive you're going to enjoy those. And feel free to check out the newly launched Keto World Order merchandise. Just launched today. Down below in the description of this video, check it out. Brand new Keto World Order merchandise. I just created it. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Enjoy the rest of your night. MatTroise signing out.